Well, I want to welcome you to Miller's Remodel video 40. And let's go ahead and get started. We'll take a look at some of the things that have changed. Hey, Harley. Hey, Bishop. And I went back and watched video 39. Oh, and by the way, go ahead and get subscribed and make sure you go back and watch all the videos from number one. I think the first one is Miller's Remodel video 1. It actually says, or first video, something like that. And then it goes video 1, video 2, so on and so forth. But make sure you get subscribed to the channel. That way you're kept up to date on everything. Now, in that last video, if you don't remember it quite as well, because it's been a minute since it's been seen. Now, did go ahead and get the trim up. Got all that installed all the way around. Let me go ahead and shut the front door. So, got a little bit more done. It's been a minute, like I said, since I made a video. We've had so much stuff going on in our lives, and then you kind of get busy and you forget to make a video, so I do apologize. But I remember the last video I kind of finished up this here and said I was going to put something on these, and we went with this like a white plastic, cut them for the width, then came back with a router and routed all the edges and kind of glued them down. That way you can set coffees, drinks, if they sweat or if they spill, at least they're on this here part and it'll just wipe off. So anyway, and the house is still a mess. It's a working process until we're done with it completely. But as you can see, did get a little fridge in there. And this is not the countertop or anything that's going to be going in here. But still, like I said, it's a working process. So anyway, did get the little water spigot in there. That way we got nice filtered water. We got this here faucet in. That way you don't have to use the filtered water to get water, clean something out, things like that. So, and then the desk fits in there quite nicely into that little cubby hole. Again, got some trim up. Got some things up here on the shelves now. This is not going to be how it's organized in the future, but it is what it is for right now. So let's go ahead and take a gander around the room here. And that's a pretty pencil picture one of my family members done. And like I said, this is all out of pencils. It's been done for several years. So, and the last video, I didn't quite have the floor in over here in this here area. We do have a little bit more done. Even in the kitchen, we have a little bit more done. And again, I still don't have all the concrete countertops done. We actually, because of the COVID-19 pandemic, we couldn't get no countertop concrete mix to finish these here guys up in this here section. So, did, however, get the pantry door up, and we were able to get that in oak on the pantry door. And we went with the double hinges, so the door actually swings both directions. It opens up this way too. Still got to get the little turnbuckle pull-out handles I want installed here. That way you can just, pop that handle out and pull it. And same on the inside as well. So, or we just need one. One would be just fine, but anyway. Let me back up a little bit. Got a pot holder in. And it's all done out of oak as well. Cut, routered, stained, and clear coated. I don't know if them shelves were, I think them shelves were in there the last time. So, and went out and bought a little table here for this here area. This here was always going to be like just a little breakfast nook or something like that. This was not the table that I had, in mind for it. Do have this here chair folded up for now in case, you get two people. But for now, you can walk through. I do have plans for this here area. I want to put some shelving down through here. That way when you're over here in this here area and you're eating breakfast or whatever you're doing, a small meal, you can have salt, pepper, some napkins there. Just little items like that, okay? That needs to be out and readily available. Did get a little curtain up over here in this here section. Let's take a peek in behind everything. Got all our trim around everything. It's hard to kind of see everything, but it's really turned out beautiful all the way around. And so, but yeah, all the trim's up around the base now. Working on the butcher block top. Everything's secured. All your oak trim around that. Oh, yeah, y'all haven't seen the finished countertops yet. Here we go. There's a light on from the microwave there. And believe it or not, you cannot feel none of these tiles. This has a high gloss clear coat finish on it now, all the way around. And with that clear coat finish on it, you can actually see the patterns that I went for with these concrete countertops. So they turned out quite well. Then over here on the sink countertop, and I do apologize. I mean, like I said, we're living here, so there's some messes, dishes and stuff, and everything goes around like that there, all clear coated. I think y'all can see that finish, the high gloss. Bishop, no, the high gloss finish in there. As I move across there, you can see it glistering. And then as far as the back up here, done all that out of oak, and I went ahead and took a little extra time. You see that stripe around there? You see it? Okay, and I still got to close this here off too. I got to build something out of wood and a little knob on it, pull out whatever, whatever. You can put some stuff back up in there if you want to, but that has to be finished off yet. Everything's a working process here. But there goes the dogs. They're barking. I don't know how to hit mute right now. There was a door that shut on the other side. Oh, this here's kind of cool too. Hey guys. Hey, Bishop. No. Magnet. Okay. That's pretty cool. I like that idea. And then as far as the living room goes, we got a little bit more done over here in this here section. Let me turn a light on her too. That way we can see a little bit better. Did get the floor all down, and we got our end tables installed. We was able to have our new couch finally delivered after the COVID-19 pandemic, as far as once they unlocked us here in Minnesota. But it's still not done yet. Some of this furniture is not what we're going with. These here chairs will be in these here areas, but I don't know about that coffee table. I don't know. I kind of like it. It's okay, but in the wintertime or whatever, when we want to have the fireplace going, that probably won't look too good, and we're probably going to get rid of this one here also as well. But yes, there's still a lot done, like the dog tunnel going underneath there. And, we went with these here coffee tables so the dogs can just run through them and they can get out to their dog room in the future. Yeah, that's a subwoofer box. And We'll just take a quick gander around. And there's them little pentacle lights. You know, I don't know if y'all got to see them or not, but I had to drill holes, put special switches in and everything, and we're going to get rid of the string, okay? But they turn on individually. That way you don't have to have a lamp on the end table. You just turn it off, you know, and on. Got all our trim up around the window here, and then I built a special little door for that enclosure. I don't know if y'all remember taking a look at that, but this here is actually opens up, and you've got all your consoles and stuff in here for your gaming stations, or however you want to look at it, whatever you want to call it. But, you know, all we have is, you know, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, and of course the Wii, okay? But again, this is a working process, but I do apologize.